Hi guys, Jace here. Welcome to part 2 of the road to the Whaka100. Wondering what I've been up to the last week or so? Well, let's get to it. Last Saturday's session was supposed to be a 3+ hour mountain bike ride at Wood Hill Mountain Bike Park, but unfortunately, because of level 3, been forced indoors. So on Saturday I did 3 times 20 minutes at 85% of FTP as long as I could for 85% of my heart rate. About 5 minutes into each interval though, the power started dropping down markedly, probably due to the built-up fatigue during the week. The aim of the session really is to keep the 85% of FTP throughout the whole of that 20 minutes, which is pretty difficult. And I'll try it again in a block during the base phase next year. On Sunday, due to level 3, we had to sign in, but we went to Wood Hill Mountain Bike Park and did a couple of hours with a couple of friends of mine, Steve and Will. Unstructured, just pretty steady, having fun. I didn't feel too easy. I think it was due to the training during the week and the build-up of fatigue. But in any case, it was still fun, even though we had to get through some muddy patches here. That was only in the open really, so once we were under the trees, it was fine and running pretty well. On Monday, I had the day off, a recovery day. On Tuesday, I was back in the garage, hopefully refreshed, to do a threshold interval session. It was pretty hard, so straight away I could tell that it was going to be a tough one. And in fact, so tough, big failure, I didn't finish it and decided to call it quits. Hi guys, beautiful day today. What I've got planned is a threshold interval session up and down Mount Eden 6 or 7 times. Let's get to it. As you can see, like I said, it was a sunny day, beautiful morning, and I could ride straight from home. It was literally a kilometre or so with a warm-up to Mount Eden, which I just cycled up for another warm-up and then continued my session, which was 5 times 6 minutes of intervals, and that was threshold and plus. So for me, that's around about the 240, 250 watts. And then I had about a 3 to 4 minute recovery, which is basically just riding the rest of the top and then slowly back down to the bottom, ready to start again. On Friday, I did an hour easy spin on the trainer just to recover. As you can see, it's a beautiful morning today. It's about 8-9 degrees here in Auckland, and we're at lockdown level 3. So I'm going to take this opportunity to do some VO2 intervals. I think today I've got 6 intervals of 3 minutes, 120% of FTP, with 4 minutes rest in between. Let's get to it. Arch Hill mountain bike trails. It's level 3. This is a inner city mountain bike trail with just a couple of kilometers of tracks, but it's well worth the visit. Let's get to it. Well, hopefully you enjoyed that. Things I did well this week is getting those 2 interval training sessions in up Mount Eden. The first one was the threshold session, which was 6 minutes of threshold or just above threshold, and very happy doing that. Really tough doing it indoors. And then the VO2, long VO2 session, which is the 3-minute intervals on VO2. Everything else was pretty standard. Feel a little bit tired though at the end of this week, and I've got a rest day today, a recovery day, and then back on it tomorrow. Things that didn't go quite so well was my diet. Not great, still the same weight. I think it's my excuses are anyway. Level 3 lockdown, bit more wine than I would normally have, bit more beer than I would normally have, bit more processed food and goodies than I would normally have, or I should have, but there's something to work on there. The other thing that didn't go quite so well was the failed workout, which was again my weakness, which was my threshold session, and doing it indoors is tough, man. Outdoors is a lot better for me, and I will try to do that outdoors from now on. Well, I hope you enjoyed that. And I'll see you hopefully in a couple of weeks.